My name's Artemis, and it is, of course, New Year's Day, the 1st of January, or at least I hope it is. Unless 2020 has entered New Game Plus mode, in which case I'm yeeting myself off the fucking planet. But no, it is New Year's Day, it is a new year, it is 2021, and of course my video schedule means that I upload a video today, and that would dictate it's a New Year's video, a stereotypical one that everyone makes every fucking year. And I had a lot of ideas for them, and none of them really seemed like they could be stretched out for all that long, so I thought, fuck it, let's just do them all, but let's get this shit done quick, because I don't want to dwell on last year that much. I want to continue with a new year, which is hopefully a lot better, so let's just give them a 30-second time limit and just speed the fuck through them. How about that? Sound good? Good, because that's what we're doing. Let's start. First up, we have the stereotypical things that happened this year kind of video. A review of 2020, as if we haven't all suffered enough as we've lived through the fucking thing. So anyone's seen this virus thing in Wuhan just because someone ate a bat? Ah! Oh yeah, we might be moving abroad. That's pretty cool. Okay, this virus is officially not funny anymore. Lockdowns? What lockdowns? No one's giving a fuck. See, the BLM movement is done giving a shit, and I am living for it. Hell yeah. And that's the moving abroad plan fucked entirely. Wait, what? I have a boyfriend now? Sweet. Yay, vaccines are coming! And of course, it is customary to celebrate the end of a year and the beginning of a new year by getting absolutely twatted on overpriced booze and making a complete fucking embarrassment of yourself, which, thankfully, I don't have to leave the house for this year. Pour that shit straight into my fucking tea. Fancy dress. No, mate, this is just what I am. This is just me. Just for the full effect, I'm just gonna rip up a tenner every time I take a drink. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Stayed up for this. Everybody do the old langs. Don't fucking... We're not linking arms. I don't want to die. Happy New Year! Fuck you, 2020, you vicious cunt. Hate you. I'm going to bed. Of course, the new year is also a time where we make promises to ourselves and our loved ones that we know full well as we're making them, we will never actually keep. So why don't we set ourselves up with some resolutions that we can forget about in a week's time? Drink far more tea than I've ever drunk before, if that's possible. Slippers everywhere. You know what? This is the year of no more shoes. I'll whip them straight off Alan's feet, slippers out the fucking door. Try and parlay all of this into an actual editing job or something in media, you know. Focus on building your own life plans rather than trying to fit into somebody else's. If it's possible, give less of a fuck about things that just don't ultimately matter. Lose weight, obviously, that's a yearly occurrence, that one. Give yourself a little pat on the back if you can remember any of these in a week's time. We all like to sit back and predict what the year will hold for us, although I don't think any of us got it right last year, but I wonder, what could 2021 have in store for us? Still dealing with COVID, even though we should have got this shit already fucking under control. Constant talk of vaccines, but who's actually had one, and how do you even go about getting one? Total economic ruination from Brexit, because bang, there goes the UK. Boris resigns after Brexit. He's done his job, he's fucking off to his holiday home, he's done, and then God knows who's leading us, probably no one. Lockdown 3, then lockdown 4, and then an extended ultimate lockdown, followed swiftly by lockdown 6, which is the final one, and then lockdown 7. And of course, our own fandom will have so many ups and downs as well, so what can we look forward to in the furry community? If anything. Hope you got a VR headset, because it's another year of virtual conventions only. COVID putting the entire concept of a convention at risk, because no hotel's really going to want to take that risk. Socially distanced room parties that just don't work. Those same assholes who can't even take a fucking shower, not obeying any of the fucking rules, and spreading that shit like wildfire. What's the point of even registering for a con? It's clearly going to get cancelled. Bad dragon sales through the roof as no one can get out to actually fuck. Just false hope the entire year round. False hope about everything. So there you have it, there's my little blast through the very stereotypical New Year's videos that we often tend to see this time of year. But I would also like to leave you with something a little bit more honest and sincere. This whole year has kind of been incredibly emotionally draining on all of us, and it's been a time that's really tested our abilities to cope and to move forward. And in some cases that's been a lot easier than in others. And as much as the arbitrary changing from one year to another doesn't really mean anything apart from just a 0 turning into a 1, it is a point where we can sit back and see things as a new beginning and instead choose how we want things to be going forward. And I think that's something we all should focus on. You see, we can choose to reach out more, to see that other people are struggling just as much as we are. We can choose to reach out our hand and say, hey, you're not alone in this. You don't have to suffer in silence. We can help each other out. We can talk this out. It's not all doom and gloom. And it can also be the year where you choose to do the very same thing, to reach out for that help when you need it, to rely on the support that so many have promised and see that really it was always there for you. And you can take that help that you need and find your strength to continue to take those steps forward in your life. We can choose this point in time as being the starting point for the change that we want to see in the world. We can choose this moment to be our moment where we decide, okay, this is what I want out of life and this is what I'm going to do to get it. We can choose this moment to be the point where we stop engaging in toxic behaviors that do not benefit us or anyone else around us. And we can choose this moment to be a better version of ourselves. It might just be a stupid little celebration about how humans measure the Earth revolving around the sun. And it might not ultimately mean anything in the grand scheme of things. But then life doesn't mean anything apart from the meaning that we assign to it. And if we want, at any moment we can decide, I want things to be better, I'm going to do what I can to make things be better. It's never too late. It doesn't need to have a big moment like this. It can be tiny things each and every day. But they're little things that improve your life and the life of those around you. And I think that's worth putting the effort in for. So, okay, there you have it. There is my little final words on the entire subject. Look at that. I went all meaningful and heartfelt as well. Aren't I so good? If you would like to support, maybe you would like to add to the Patreon. You know, if you like the video, if you like my videos in general, you just want to help out a little bit. You know, I'm always going to be happy for that support, obviously, and there's plenty of little tears. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope this year is going to be a lot better for all of us because 2020 put us through the ringer, so we kind of built up some good luck, I hope. Stay safe, everybody, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, the message of the fucking season. Let's hope it's a fucking good one this time.